Guess who's back?
It's me.
Gentleman Jugg and Son in the Gentleman Juggcast. I'm Gentleman Jugg.
And I'm Son.
We said that already. But whatever. We'll figure it out. But if you'll indulge me, let me do some things to keep the lights on. So, Gentleman Jugg has a YouTube channel, Gentleman Jugg, on YouTube. The channel is just called Gentleman Jugg.
Well, I mean, I'm not biased, but I like it.
Yeah. My Instagram is also called Gentleman Jugg. My Twitter's also called Gentleman Jugg. And if you have anything you want to talk about with us, the email is gentlemanjug@gmail.com. Now that shit's out of the way, because it is shit. It is shit.
So now it's at the beginning.
Well, yeah, because I kept forgetting to talk about it. I would never write it down. I would never have it in the fucking thing. It would just fucking like be randomly said at the end. I'm like, all right. We need to start fucking just saying this shit. If we're trying to sit there and make this podcast grow at all, like even by one extra listener, I got to say some shit. So
watch my YouTube channel.
Yeah. I mean, I hate doing that stuff. I hate it. I really do. Check out the channel, and once again, check out the channel. Oh, and once again, before you go, leave a like and subscribe. I hate all that fucking shit.
Oh, guess what? I want you to comment too.
Yeah, I don't want it.
It's not as bad as the people who say, make sure you subscribe, otherwise a spider will be in your bed.
Who the fuck says that?
Just random people on YouTube. They're like, you gotta subscribe, otherwise your toilet's gonna flood.
Okay. I mean, I don't like doing that shit. I don't like doing that. I just want to freaking just start the thing and then just get it going. But, whatever. I digress. So, what do you want to talk about?
Well, I want to talk about wrestling.
Okay, well, I want to talk about this week's movie, Justice League Throne of Atlantis. But we'll do your thing.
Yeah. Don't take this away from me.
All right.
So we're starting with Monday Night Raw.
Monday Night Raw. All right.
So
how you feeling about Drew McIntyre? Drew McIntyre fighting Bobby Lashley, the Almighty, which, of the names that they give people, I don't mind the extra little title, the Almighty, because everybody has to have a thing.
Yeah. Drew McIntyre's Claymore Country.
Or it used to be the Scottish Psychopath.
Oh, well, now it's the Scottish Path, I guess.
Scottish Path. No, I don't know. I mean, besides The Miz, I don't think anybody else has one.
Yeah, but, because The Miz versus Bad Bunny is just a great story all around.
I don't know. I kind of figured that was going to be a thing, But remember I said, if it's The Miz versus Bad Bunny for the title, I was done. And I figured The Miz and Bad Bunny would fight, but they're not fighting for any title, really. They're just fighting to fight, which is fine.
They're fighting because he didn't want to make a diss track with Miz.
Yeah. Which is, it is what it is. Diss track on who?
Well, they were talking about making some sort of music track or something.
Oh, okay. So I was like, diss track. Who the fuck were they dissing?
they were dissing Vince McMahon.
Yeah, that's who they're dissing. Yeah. But whatever, I don't know. It's fine. It's just one of those matches that you had to use to fill up the fucking show. I mean, I don't think the show needs to be 2 fucking days. Was it like 6 hours, 2 days?
Yeah.
I don't think that that WrestleMania needs to do that. It's like, just some people don't need to have to be on the show.
I know. Everyone gets to be on the show. Everyone.
I mean, like, I remember back when I was growing up and a lot of shows came on, like when WrestleMania came on, some stars just wasn't there. There was none of this pre-show shit. You didn't sit there and have to look on YouTube to find out who the fuck won the United States Championship match, or tag team or whatever. It just wasn't on the show. And I was fine with that. I'm like, oh, okay, I guess we'll talk about that some other time. Whatever.
And then we also had The Fiend return to Raw because he returned at Fastlane. So now he's on Raw.
I mean, look, I don't. Maybe the Fiend's look will grow on me. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, like when the Fiend first came out and took out Finn Balor, I dug his look. I thought it was great.
I liked his first look.
Yeah, it was fantastic. I thought it was great. I don't know. I mean, like, I feel like he could have just come out the way he looked before he got burnt, and everybody went like, "Yeah, that's cool."
Yeah.
Right? You know, it just could have looked the same.
He just looked the same. Be like,
Or like change the color of his mask or something.
yeah.
Maybe instead of being white, it could have been, black. Like, invert the colors.
Yeah.
But it just looked like, he looks like a fucking zombie.
That's what he acts like, a zombie.
Yeah. A Sister Abigail-ing zombie.
Yeah. And then I guess he Sister Abigail'd Randy Orton, and then they had Alexa Bliss point at the WrestleMania sign, but then they did a replay of her pointing at the sign and not Randy Orton getting Sister Abigail'd. I'm like, wait, what? Why is there a replay on pointing at the WrestleMania?
I don't know. I don't need it, but
I mean, we had some more fire and red light and Kane stuff.
I don't know. I think they kind of went. I think they wrote themselves into a corner and they couldn't get out. Like, once you burn the Fiend, I mean, that was a good story. Once you set him on fire, I'm like, okay, this is cool. I like this.
But then it was just like,
then it's like, okay, where do you go from here? Does it, like, he has to come back like Superman? He has to come back, So, but it's like, how do you bring somebody like this back?
Well, you just have Randy. I will not be distracted by Alexa Bliss this time. And then he gets hit with more fire and vomits black goo and every single week until Fiend returns.
I don't know. I'm not into it. I don't know. Maybe he's gonna have a shocking conclusion on WrestleMania. We'll see. I mean,
maybe
I could do without it, but whatever. One thing I'm a little upset with is watching Asuka.
Yeah.
Like, what's it got? Rhea Ripley. She's great. I don't really follow NXT that much, so I don't know how awesome she supposedly is. But apparently she follows the same old trope that most everybody does. They come to, SmackDown or Raw and ask for a championship match and they just fucking get it. Can I have a match? Yeah, for the title at WrestleMania. What?
It's like, oh, yeah, of course.
And then have to work for it. No freaking anger. Nobody fighting each other. It's like, yeah, they got like a few weeks until WrestleMania happens, but until it happens, it's like they got to sit there and freaking sell me on a match, and they haven't done that. All she did was just come out and, I want a fucking match, and Asuka's like, yeah, but I'm like, where the fuck is Asuka? I mean, I know she got her teeth kicked out that one time by Shayna Baszler, and that's fine and everything, and she came back and she was like vicious.
Yeah.
And I was like, I like this Asuka. Where is this Asuka? I want to see more of that Asuka. And she's not doing that anymore.
I'm assuming she's going to lose her title. I'm just guessing. It just seems like it,
Well, I mean, look, some people got to lose their title. It's just how it is.
Yeah.
I
mean, Shayna Baszler did the same thing to Becky Lynch, and Becky still kept her title. So,
I mean, I want to say that Bobby Lashley is not going to lose his title.
But it's going to happen, I think.
You think Bobby Lashley's going to lose it in WrestleMania?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think he is. He just got it. And he's the kind of, muscle bound guy that Vince McMahon likes. So I don't think he's going to lose it.
I'm only thinking he's going to lose it because they want, because like you said, there's going to be like a crowd there. So I'm just thinking that they want Drew McIntyre to have a crowd because he didn't have a crowd last time he won.
I don't disagree. I don't disagree.
That's the only reason why I think that's it.
I don't know, but moving on to SmackDown, I mean, like, I don't want Roman Reigns to lose the title,
but I think it's gonna happen.
I think Daniel Bryan's gonna freaking either get it. It's either gonna be Daniel Bryan or Edge. One of those two are gonna win it. I think if I'm about to say something stupid. I think if Roman Reigns is going to lose it, he's going to lose it to Daniel Bryan or Edge. Like a fucking idiot. What the fuck? That's what I was about to say, and I caught myself. Fuck it. Just say it.
I think that Edge is going to pin Daniel Bryan and then win.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of not liking the way Edge is going. Like his
His whole thing.
well, like I dug how he was. He's like he was a face, but then he started becoming a heel, and I'm just like not into the way he's becoming a heel.
Yeah.
You know, because like his shit doesn't make any sense to me in the sense of like, I'm upset with Daniel Bryan how he did it. And it's like, does it fucking matter, Edge? You are in the main event. That's what you wanted. That's what you fucking got. You got your opportunity to get the Universal Championship. You got it. You're in. What is the fucking problem? Who gives a fuck who has the title?
It's like, just beat him.
Beat the person.
You're a good guy.
Like, what are you sitting there studying Roman Reigns for like, 2 months and now you're gonna sit here and fucking tell me that you like in WWE they sit there and fucking nobody has a what's it called? They have the quote unquote scouting where they sit there and come out and look at the wrestler that they're gonna face to see their moves and stuff like that. Or they'll sit there and say it on the in commentary, this person's been watching him over the years or over the months or whatever. He knows all of his moves and so on and so forth.
But like Edge has been watching Daniel Bryan too. He even told Daniel Bryan, "I've been watching you."
I've been watching you. I don't know. I'm not I guess Edge has this Friday to sell me on why he is turning the way he's turning because I mean I don't like what's going on. I mean, like, I'm okay with 3 guys that don't like each other, and I get that, and that's cool. I'm fine with that, but at the same time, it's like I don't care about the reasons why these guys don't like each other. I just want to see them fight.
Yeah.
I like Daniel Bryan. I think he's fine. I really like Roman Reigns. Edge is fine. I mean, in all honesty, I think Edge is great, but I could take him or leave him. I don't really care.
I like Roman Reigns the most.
Yeah.
Or I guess I should say heel Roman Reigns the most.
Yeah. I used to hate everything about him. Now I like him a lot, and I think he should keep the song he has because I think it works for him.
I think he should still be Universal Champion.
I think it works for him as a heel.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I used to hate everything about Roman Reigns, including the song and all that shit.
Oh.
Like, as soon as they left the Shield and they were trying to sit there and push him, I could see right away, like, they're going to push this guy to the fucking moon, and it's just going to be fucking horrible. And then that's exactly what they fucking did.
He beat everyone. He beat John Cena. He beat Undertaker.
Yeah, I was like, oh, they're pushing him in the wrong way. It's like, I don't care about this guy. But then he turned heel, and he kept the music and everything. And I was like, you know what?
I like this guy.
I like everything now. I like him with the title. I like the music. I like how he takes his time to fucking walk to the fucking ring.
I like his promos now.
I like all that shit.
He's got Paul Heyman there too.
Yeah, I like it all. And I want to hear Roman Reigns talk Paul Heyman talk every once in a while because I think he's great on the mic. But
so is Roman now.
He hasn't had to, which I'm like, I still want to hear Paul Heyman talk and try to hype up Roman Reigns here and there.
Yeah,
but whatever. I'm glad with what I got right now.
The only thing I need is just Jimmy Uso to come back. That's it.
Yeah.
Then we're complete.
Yeah, then we're complete. And
I guess since the Hurt Business lost their titles, you can now have Jimmy and Jey Uso go get those tag team titles from the Dirty Dogs.
Yeah, after they freaking, I don't think the Dirty Dogs are gonna win at WrestleMania.
No,
I think it'll go to the Mysterios, and then that'll be the end of that. They gotta let Ray win with his son. They gotta let his son justify his reason why he's there. I think his son Dominic is great. He's fine, but I don't know. I don't take him legitimate I think he's better like on 205 Live.
Not even NXT.
Like as cruiserweight in the cruiserweight division. Like he keeps fighting up against these guys who are like, twice his size. And I get that they're trying to do the same thing about Rey Mysterio. Like Rey Mysterio, when I was a kid, used to fight guys who were like twice, 3 times, 4 times his size, and he would win. But that made sense though at that time, you know, because like Rey Mysterio was like a fantastic wrestler. He had size, he just didn't have height. You know, now Dominic is like not nearly as big. He's like the same size as you, you know, trying to sit here and freaking take on guys like John Cena or Roman Reigns and like that size of a guy.
Roman Reigns would murder him.
Yeah, you know, like maul him like a fucking like a bear, like a grizzly. You know, but whatever, you know. I think they're gonna win, and then they'll have a title, and then hopefully Jimmy Uso comes back, and then you know I almost said the New Day, the Bloodline comes back, and Bloodline comes in and just fucking takes the titles from them, so that way Roman Reigns can have championship titles with his cousins Jimmy and Jey Uso.
Oh, we got the chairs, the table, and Paul Heyman the dish.
The dish,
yeah,
the dish,
yeah.
What is like? He's the plate on the table.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, I would think that the person who's the dish is the person that they plan on fighting, right?
I guess.
That'd be the main course.
Yeah, but Paul Heyman would be the plate.
I don't know. That just sounds weird.
Or maybe he should be the placemat.
The placemat? I guess. I don't know. So, but we got to get into our movie. What movie do you watch this week?
Justice League Throne of Atlantis.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so Justice League Throne of Atlantis. This would be like the Aquaman story for the most part.
Except, you know, you got Justice League behind him.
Yeah. What'd you think about the movie?
It's good. Oh, okay. I enjoyed it.
Okay.
More than I in my opinion, I thought it was better than Justice League War. I liked it more than that one.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess we're gonna differ on that one.
Yeah.
You know, I thought the movie was fine. You know, I thought that, you know, I thought it was okay. It didn't knock my socks off, but I thought it was fine. We got Matt Lanter as Aquaman. Nathan Fillion, you know, I like this dude, Nathan Fillion.
He's Green Lantern.
Yeah, he's great. You know, if you saw the Uncharted fan-made movie, that was him.
Yeah,
as playing Drake. I'm like, yeah, fucking yeah.
Where's the movie already?
I know. I mean, they're gonna make it with Tom Holland, who's gonna play, you know, Spider-Man, who's gonna play Nathan Drake. Do you see that? No, I don't see it at all. I never saw it at all. I don't know. I think there's a few people that thought, I'm going to go on a tangent here for a second. There's a few people that I thought that could play Nathan Drake when Uncharted was at its height. And one of them, going back to wrestling, was Chris Jericho when he first cut his hair.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, he looks like Nathan Drake. Exactly like Nathan Drake. And he has the attitude where he could play Nathan Drake. That's what I thought. Maybe people wanted to say that Mark Wahlberg, who actually is in the Uncharted movie playing Sully, you know, I don't know. He
gonna be that old man? That's
who he's gonna be in this movie, is that old man. Good. And I'm just like, nah, no.
Hey, Nathan, I'm young now.
That's not how he sounds at all. Hey, Nathan, I'm young now. I think there's a transformer.
I'm an inventor.
I don't know. But whatever. That was a weird tangent to go on. But whatever. Sean Astin's coming back as Shazam. Jason O'Mara's coming back as Batman. We got Jerry O'Connell playing Superman. I think they changed his voice from the last one. I don't remember. Rosario Dawson was Wonder Woman. I think they changed her too. And then we got Christopher Gorman as the Flash. And Shamar Moore who's coming back as Cyborg. So, you know, I liked it. I like the cast anyways. You know, they seem to be all doing good. You know.
Green Lantern's still trying to be funny.
You know, which, look, I mean, if they're going to have Nathan Fillion play him, I mean, you don't have Nathan Fillion play a character if the character's not going to be funny and charming.
Yeah.
Right? You just don't do that. I mean, Hal Jordan has been serious before, but then also freaking, what's the word? He's been serious, but he's also been funny at times as well.
Well, maybe the more we watch these movies, it'll start to grow on me.
Maybe, but I really think that the Flash and Green Lantern should switch personalities, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Hell, you could have the same actors just switch.
Just
Nathan
switch.
Fillion play the Flash and Sean Astin. No, I'm sorry. Christopher Gorman play Green Lantern. I don't know. But the movie's like got one of those cold opens where it starts where like, a sub is like, out in the middle of the ocean, gets attacked by Atlanteans, blows up.
That's like Transformers.
Yeah. I'm sure. I don't remember where that is.
It's one of the movies where Megatron wakes up and like destroys a sub.
Well, I don't know which one it was in, but
I think it's the second one.
Of course, it'd be the second one. He was thrown in the ocean in the first one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that same ocean. We're just gonna throw him in the ocean, just forget about him. Okay.
Yeah. It's probably fine. No one will find him.
We'll put him in the Mariana Trench. The deepest, darkest, most pressure-sensitive area on the planet. We'll put him there. Whatever. And just forget about him. So Steve Trevor, who's here, he's trying to get into Wonder Woman's panties. This is different from the freaking live action movies where that's all Wonder Woman can think about is Steve Trevor. And this one, like, she could care less about Steve Trevor.
She's like Superman.
Yeah, she's like, Superman's the guy. I want to jump on Superman's balls. I want to gargle his nuts, the whole shebang-a-bang, And so he's just kind of like, always the bridesmaid, never the briding her, Not in this movie, but he's there. He's supposed to be Justice League's liaison into the government. Which is fine. But the problem is that the Justice League, they're all still spread out. They don't even really call themselves Justice League. They're just out. But
he just walks into the building. He's like, where are they?
It's like, they don't fucking come in here and talk to me. I'm the only one in here. Cyborg. That's just me.
He's like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Steve Cyborg. I almost said Steve Cyborg. Cyborg, he wakes up from his dream that he's having. And we learned that since, the last time we saw him in the movies that he has had some mods. They took out a lung so he can freaking do deep sea walking, and then you just, which later on you see him freaking walking down below Earth, and he's like, yeah, I couldn't have done this with lungs. And I'm like, yeah, that probably would have exploded, or it would have exploded, but whatever. You got Superman and Wonder Woman, like it basically just feels like they're just kind of like this is what the characters have been doing since the last movie. Superman and Wonder Woman are having like a budding relationship. Like Flash is doing his thing, fucking
running.
Yeah, just running around, just doing his thing. Green Lantern doing his thing. He's just hanging out. So it's like, okay, which, comic books usually start off like that, where they like just like they'll go from one panel to the next and just show some shit, and then a little bit of stuff before they kind of like start getting together. Whatever, it's cool, whatever. I'm not tripping about it. So we introduce Aquaman, who's like, just kind of having a conversation with a lobster.
Mm-hmm.
He's just like, yo, just really? No shit. All right, yeah, cool. I'll holler at them for you. No big deal. Shit like that. And it just, I get it. He can talk to aquatic animals. I get it.
Yeah.
And dude's like picking out a lobster out of the tank, so he's gonna freaking boil him alive. And dude's like, hey, I was talking to him. I'm trying to set something up, man. Then he gets into a fucking fight. And the way Aquaman fights in this movie, it's like how guys wish they could fight, like the scrappy version of fighting, right?
Yeah.
Because, like, honestly, Aquaman really doesn't have any training as far as fighting goes, but yet here he is sitting there freaking like using a staff and I mean, like not in this fight, but like later on, he starts using staff and freaking, dodging, parrying, clinking with the staffs and things like that. Just acting like, I've been training with this trident my whole life.
It's like, I've been doing this for years.
Yeah, I'm just good at it, Whereas like here, he's like freaking like scrapping. He takes on like 8 guys, by himself, just freaking, taking shots, throwing shots back. You can tell he's kind of pulling his punches, not trying to kill anybody. And they're freaking punching him in the face and shit like that. It looks cool. It's like, this is the kind of fighting that all guys wish they could just do.
See, Aquaman learned this from talking to that lobster.
Yeah, lobsters trained him on how to fight.
He learned.
He used the claw. I don't know why. That's why I think a lobster sounds like, but that's what I'm going with.
He used the claw.
He uses the claw. It's like he fights in such a way where, like, like I say, how guys really want to fight. Like, you want to fight like this if you're this guy. You can't fight like this because, in all honesty, these guys should really just dogpile him if they want to attempt to win. But they're just going to attack him one at a time like everybody else. So,
well, plot.
Yeah. So, when the fight's over, you get a shot at Mara. You get a shot at this doctor. I forget his name. I'm sure I'll remember it.
But Mira jumps so high into the ocean.
Yeah.
She's like the ocean is like super far away, and she's like just standing on, I guess, land that's really far away from the ocean. Like, it's not that close. She just jumps all of a sudden in the ocean.
Well, she's a superhero, right?
Yeah, but I know she could jump so high.
Well, what do you think? She could just jump as far as you?
No, I knew
2 feet away from where you started.
No, like I knew she could jump, but I know she could like jump that far.
Well,
because like when you watch the animation, it doesn't look. It just looks weird. It looks weird.
I don't know. I didn't see it as weird. I was like, yeah, she fucking does that, which she does. She fucking does that. So, so yeah, Cyborg is down. Like, we cut to Cyborg. He's down in next to the submarine that sank because they're looking for the missiles that were in that sub and kind of investigating what happened. And then he gets attacked by some Atlanteans. He kind of gets fucked up a little bit, and I'm like, yeah, that makes some sense.
Yeah,
they should be able to take him. And then at the end of it, they decide we're going to go ahead and assemble the Justice League. My whole thing of like Wonder Woman and Superman are eating dinner. Lois Lane comes in, gets jealous a little bit. And then like Cyborg and was that the Flash?
I think Shazam. It was
Shazam. Yeah, Shazam. They come in a boom tube. And then it's like, really, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Like, A, cock blocking Superman because he's trying to get in those panties. But B, fucking, they're just like showing themselves to everybody for no fucking reason. No one knows why they're there. They could have literally just like either they could have called, right?
Yeah.
Does Cyborg not have the ability to call Superman?
Yeah, or they could have just, been hiding in the back.
Yeah, anything.
You could have done what Batman does. Wait for him to walk out the back, and he's like, "Hey."
Yeah, some shit, something, whatever.
Or if you're Batman, you hide like in a bathroom stall.
You're taking a shit. He just like upside down, Jim. Just fuck, dude. Clark, I didn't even hear your heartbeat. I know. That kind of shit. Or I don't know. He could be hiding in the bathroom for Diana, but she'd probably kill him.
Yeah.
He just like, she's like sits down to squat to pee, and then all of a sudden, Diana. I don't know. So I mean, I think Batman, in my opinion, here is awesome. Like he's awesome, in my opinion. Like, he's exactly the asshole that he should be.
Yep.
He's just, he's capturing bad guys. Batman has a reason for why he's capturing these bad guys. Green Lantern doesn't, but instead of like sitting there thanking Green Lantern, which he shouldn't be doing because there was a plan on why he had to freaking get them.
Yeah, well, plus I think Green Lantern gave them all brain damage.
He probably gave them all. It made him crash right into a fucking wall at like high speed.
I'm like,
that he created.
They showed them all just bleeding out of their head.
out of their head and ears and shit like that. Just brain matter. It'll be fine.
Green Lantern's like, I don't kill people. I just give brain damage.
Yeah. Hey, who were they going to attack? They were going to get Scarecrow, right? They're talking about Scarecrow. What about Scarecrow's fear toxin? Oh, I didn't know all that shit. It's like, yeah, you came in here, you fucking started running your mouth, you fucking started doing shit. You know what the fuck's happening? But it's like, truth be told, Batman, you didn't tell him.
Well, that's not Green Lantern didn't ask him.
It's not his fault, right?
Yeah, it's not Batman's fault Green Lantern didn't ask.
It's not Batman's fault that Green Lantern just came in and just started doing stuff.
Yeah, and then Batman's like, next time you want to help me, don't.
Get the fuck out of here.
It's like,
fuck off.
It's like, get out of here. That's twice.
Yeah, he's like, oh, we got Justice League stuff. Fuck off. And then just leaves. It's like, okay, well.
He's like, I pay the rent for the Justice League. I don't care.
I don't think he pays the rent yet.
Oh.
I mean, I think he eventually will because he usually does. But I don't think he does it at this point. They actually have a Hall of Justice inside of like so what the fuck? I think it's Star Labs.
Yeah. So
yeah.
Whenever they kick out Batman from the Justice League, like, does he say, all right, guys, I'm not paying rent anymore. Wait, come back.
I don't know. Like, I think there's been a couple times where, like, he sat there and said, I don't belong here. And he's still kind of like, I don't know. Because, like, it's known that, Bruce Wayne has side deals where he's, like, having the Watchtower in space built, and it's under his own dime. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know. I don't know whenever he gets kicked out, does he just like stop paying?
That's why
I'm not going to do it. Enjoy trying to figure out how to fund your fucking Watchtower that I put into space for you. Do you like that when I put that into space? So that way you have a place to talk without Earth looking at you? Do you like having all your supplies and power and oxygen up here? Did you like that shit?
Let's turn it off.
I'm turning it the fuck off. Everybody get the fuck out.
That's why every time he leaves, Superman comes by like, wait, don't leave.
Don't do it, man. Look. All right, look. I can handle being out in space, but not freaking Aquaman, okay? Not Flash. They can't be out in space. Come on, man. Be a buddy. I don't know. I assume that Batman is still paying for it. I don't know how he's paying for it. I mean, but I assume he's still paying for it somehow. Yeah. Unless the government's just paying for it. But I mean, they never really said that the government is paying for the Watchtower. They just kind of just like, it's kind of like just known that he's paying for it, right?
Yeah, they're just like, yeah, Batman's paying for it.
Yeah.
And whenever he leaves, Superman's always like, no, man. They didn't mean that.
Wait, bruh. I don't know. So, what is it? So, looking into this, the whole thing when the Justice League is all talking together and kind of getting their shtick going, where they're sitting there talking about each other about what's going on, Batman just takes charge. And it seems like it annoys everybody.
Yeah, Superman's like, who made him leader?
Yeah, just like, which he does. No one else is going to do it. No one else is doing it. Why not take charge? Unless you got somebody who's better at it.
It's like, no, do you see anyone else doing anything? You weren't doing anything, Superman. You just stood there and you're like, huh.
You stood there like a fucking jackass, okay? None of you guys sit there and think on my level. That's why I like Batman here. I like him all the time because of how he talks to everybody. Like I know everything. I know more than you do, and none of you fucks know this. I'm thinking about all these things ahead, and you guys are still here.
It's like I know when you shower, but I'm already done showering.
What? While all you fucks are playing checkers, I'm playing chess. Okay. So, basically, like next on this, we see the character Orm hanging out with Black Manta talking with Black Manta. And they're talking with Queen Atlanta and Atlantis. And, I like Ocean Master. I don't like him in this movie.
I like the Manta.
I'd much rather Black Manta be the guy, which is fine.
It's just kind of like the Aquaman movie where Black Man is like the side dude.
Yeah, but that's what it's supposed to be. Orm is supposed to be the main person because he does control, like it makes sense for him to want to sit there and freaking be king of Atlantis. I grew up my whole entire life here in Atlantis, sitting there freaking doing the whole customs and rituals. You've been grooming me to be fucking king, and now we got this fucking asshole who you decided to have first with some other dude, who doesn't even know about us, coming in and sit there and act like he can just take over our shit. I get it. I get why he's pissed off. I just don't like him here. I don't even like it. I liked him in the Aquaman movie. It made more sense. But, here, just like.
Yeah, and here Black Man is like, just do it.
Yeah, just in his ear. Just fucking do it, man. Just fucking do it, man. Just do it. But, like the Aquaman movie, you kind of figure out that Black Manta has been fucking blowing up other Atlanteans, and human subs. And blaming it on the human beings to sit there and create a war. Where have we seen that before in the Aquaman movie? Exactly in the same spot, except it just didn't have, kings and other guys from Atlanta.
Well, didn't the Aquaman movie also have Black Manta using a sub to blow up?
That's what I just said. I just said that.
He was even stealing missiles in the Aquaman movie.
Exactly.
That's literally the same.
That's what I just said.
It's just that Orm is better in the Aquaman movie.
I like Orm in the Aquaman movie more, but we're not talking about that movie. We're talking about this Aquaman movie. where Black Manta, sat there and took out Atlanteans with a freaking sub.
But before it actually happened.
Yeah. So whatever. But one thing that I thought that was weird was Black Manta kills all these Atlanteans and none of their bodies float. I don't know if that's an Atlantean thing, but when you kill a person, as you do, Jalen.
Yeah, as I do.
As you do. Don't their bodies float in the pool?
In the swimming pool?
In the swimming pool, in the water? Don't they fucking float?
They should.
They do.
Yeah.
Unless you tie them down, which none of these Atlanteans were.
No.
Yeah.
It's because he killed them while they were in a garden.
The garden got him. But, it is what it is.
I also don't like Black Manta's helmet.
Why not? What's wrong with his helmet?
I don't know. I like the one that's more weird shaped with like the giant red eyes.
I think he had that here.
Even the tubes?
I don't remember seeing the tubes, but I remember, like, Black Manta's always had that gigantic helmet. And he should, no matter what.
Should have the tubes.
I don't know about the tubes. I guess he could have it, I guess. I don't know about it, but I mean, whatever. So the idea of trying to ocean master, he's trying to rile up the Atlanteans before he sits there and fucking tries to take over and do his coup. But it's like you learn more about Aquaman and his backstory a little bit, how he came to be where he is and so on and so forth. They don't explain how he fucking has training. Did his dad teach him how to fight? Probably not. I don't know. We know he knows how to swim and he can kind of talk to fish. And he may have seen his mom that one time who kissed him on the forehead and while he was in the water. But other than that,
We also have it where his dad works in a lighthouse or something and his mom had to leave because of the king. And I don't know. It's kind of familiar, but
it is what it is. It's familiar. Well, you got to blame the Aquaman live action movie. That's the one that's familiar. This one did it first. You don't blame this one for that shit. This one did it first. So of course you'll see, when the Justice League get down there to help Aquaman as he's fighting these creatures called the Trenchers. The Justice League comes out and they freaking all get their moment to shine. Everybody gets to sit there and freaking do something cool and then have a pose.
Batman threw a batarang.
Yeah, Superman sat there and did something strong. Wonder Woman cut somebody in half. Shazam sat there and hit somebody with lightning.
Cyborg shot someone.
Yeah, pose.
And then Green Lantern
threw a construct at it.
And then Flash just ran.
Yeah. exactly what they should do for their splash page. Whatever, fine.
There's even water in the background.
Well, yeah, but that's because it's an Aquaman movie. Otherwise, it'd be like a city or somewhere in the desert, something like that. So, of course, you'll see after Aquaman, Ocean Master, after he kills his mom, you see that apparently Aquaman was like super in love with his mom, even though he just sat there and said he hated her, which I get why he did. She wasn't there her whole life, but you still care about your parents, so whatever. Not quite Batman, but whatever.
Not quite Martha levels of mom, but
yeah, not quite. So when Orm prepares for war, because his plan is to sit there and just basically take the war to the humans, so that way he can like save Atlanta, Georgia. No, so he can save Atlantis. The movie it starts kind of taking me out of it a bit, and what ends up happening, okay, I get that Superman can't handle magic, and I guess the trident has magic all over it. Okay, fine. But he moves faster under. He moves pretty damn fast. He should be able to freaking dodge that freaking trident, right?
Like in that one scene where he jumped into the aquarium, and like he was using his super speed to put the pictures of Arthur together.
Yeah, he can do that underwater, so he should be able to take on freaking Ocean Master here.
Yeah, that was kind of annoying how he's like, oh, I can take out Superman with this thing.
Yeah, and then, Cyborg, he electrocuted him underwater a little bit, and I get it. Okay, maybe you can take Cyborg too, but Wonder Woman and Green Lantern should not be able to be taken out.
Like Green Lantern, couldn't you just hit him with a construct again?
He could have sat there and blocked it. Does the magic go through the freaking trident? Or, I'm sorry, does the trident magic go through the Green Lantern shield?
No.
It shouldn't.
Green Lantern, I feel like Green Lantern could have taken him out easily.
Yeah, but they're all captured, and then they freaking, like Ocean Master sends a tidal wave to the eastern seaboard. They don't say where specifically he's fighting.
I guess Metropolis.
I'm assuming, but they're fighting a trench monster. Like the Justice League is all captured to fight a trench monster, and Aquaman sits there and freaking breaks out because this is his movie, and he should be able to fucking save characters that should be able to do this, but Superman is stronger than Aquaman, so he should be able to fucking handle this. He's not under magic control, so he should be able to break out of the thing himself, and freaking, so should Wonder Woman, so should Green Lantern, so should Cyborg, and fight this and kill this trench monster, which they did, shout out to John Henry, who also makes an appearance for some fucking reason, but then, after this, then you'll see fucking Black Manta fighting Aquaman.
Yep.
When they get onto land, you'll see them fighting Aquaman. No big deal. It's all good and everything like that. And then Aquaman sits there and uses telepathy and has Black Manta eaten by a fucking shark.
It's just funny how Black Manta's like, so basically, guys, I was behind everything. It was me. And then...
Yeah, he got caught monologuing.
He got killed by Bruce the Shark from Nemo.
Yeah, he got killed by Bruce the Shark came out here, hello, and fucking just ate his fucking ass. And it was like, that was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I thought that was fucking awesome. He just eaten by a shark, swallowed completely. That was it. I don't know. Maybe Black Manta would get out or something like that. I don't know, but he got eaten by a shark.
And he was never seen again.
As far as we know. We still got like a bunch of movies to go through, so he could show up at any point in time.
He'd be like, okay, I finally escaped that shark, guys.
Right? So Ocean Master starts freaking bringing the armies of Atlantis to Earth onto to the city, and they start freaking attacking the army, which I've always hated. Like everybody was on the freaking Earth at the same time here. So what, like Atlanta has made better weapons than the surface dwellers, which you guys are all scared of.
You could have just killed them.
Like I'm not saying that the Atlantans should be able to freaking kill every single person on Earth, but or at least all their armies. But I mean, like, at least Earth's armies could like put up a fight.
Yeah.
A decent fight. It can't be like, oh, it's so cut and dry. We'll go over there and we'll just take them out, and that's it. It's like, I just don't see that. You just can't just take them. Maybe you can control the oceans. That's one thing, and then do that. Control the oceans and flood the cities.
I mean, see, Ocean Master was about to do that. Then he thought, actually, I'm going to spread the ocean open, and then I'm going to make it go backwards, and I'm not going to cause
I'm going to freaking walk through it like Moses and just not freaking attack the surface with the ocean. Whatever. Yeah. And then fucking Ocean Master, he ends up getting alone because I know this is Aquaman's movie, and Aquaman has to defeat Ocean Master. I get that. But Shazam can't take him.
This Shazam could beat Superman.
Shazam can beat Superman, and Shazam can't take Ocean Master. Doesn't Shazam have freaking magic?
Yeah, but Orm's like, you see, my plot armor is stronger.
Yeah, Shazam can't take Ocean Master. Cyborg can't take Ocean Master. Wonder Woman can't take Ocean Master. Green Lantern can't take Ocean Master. Flash can't take Ocean Master.
Superman couldn't.
Superman, magic, but still can't take him?
What I think is funny is that Batman's like, I can beat him, but I'm not going to fight him.
I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to sit there and watch.
Batman didn't fight. If Batman would have fought him, he would have won. That's why Batman didn't fight him, because they're like, okay.
It's too easy.
It's too easy. Batman's like, it's your movie, Aquaman.
It's too quick if I throw a batarang at it. So
if he threw a batarang at him, he would have. It
would have been over, right? Army's done. If Batman would have done anything, I just was like irritated because I'm like, all these heroes can't beat him. Like, they all beat freaking in the movie before. All of them beat Darkseid.
They can't take on a man.
They can't take on Aquaman or what the fuck, Ocean Master.
They can't beat a man with a stick.
I didn't get it. I didn't like that part. I just like, look, have them still stuck underwater, or I don't know, launch them all into space, whatever the fucking case is, make it to where they can't get there in time and only Aquaman can do something. But here he made all of them look like bitches by sitting there fucking just easily one-shotting all of them.
Yeah. And then he just got Batman being like, I could help, but I'm just going to stand here on this roof and not do anything at all. I could be fighting the armies, but no.
I was a lot pissed off. I'm like, what the fuck?
You beat Darkseid.
You can't beat this asshole. All of you guys are stronger than him individually, and none of you guys can take him.
And then if you're Batman, you just don't want to.
Whatever. I was just irritated by that part. Really docked me on the movie a little bit. So, but whatever. This is Aquaman's movie, so he has to fucking beat Ocean Master, which he should have, but they could have done something different, in my opinion.
Well, Aquaman beat him with a single punch.
Yeah, but it was like, first they had to sit there and demoralize Ocean Master's army. So, Cyborg plays a YouTube video showing Orm talk about how he killed the queen. And then they all like, well, now I don't want to do it. And so Aquaman's like, one shot, punches him in the face, done. I guess it's over.
Orm was like, I'm distracted.
Yeah, distracted. Like WWE, I'm distracted. And I got one shot at 1, 2, 3, it's over. It's whatever. And then he just, in one speech convinces all these Atlanteans who have never seen him, who've never heard of him, who don't know anything about this fucking guy.
Just that he wears orange and green and talks to lobsters.
Yeah, hey, follow me. Wait. Sure. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I do that. I like the cut of his jib. So they just like, all right, we'll follow this guy we've never heard of ever at all once. Okay. At all. Whatever. So, since the Justice League War movie, I guess they decided at the end of this to sit there and actually call themselves the Justice League. And they're going to have more meetings. We're going to have some more meetings now.
That Batman's not going to show up, too.
Yeah, because he's part-time, I guess. Like he always says he is.
He's like, I'm a part-time Batman, part-time Bruce Wayne, part-time hiding in bathroom stalls.
Yeah, just part-timing. I got Scarecrow to worry about. Okay, I got Professor Pig to worry about.
Okay, I got Condiment King. That's the
I
scariest
got
one.
Condiment King. He's out there. He is out there. Okay,
Do you know
just
what he could
shooting
do?
hot sauce. I got the fucking Clock King out there. He's out there doing shit in Gotham, and I gotta handle him.
I gotta stop Crazy Quilt. Okay, those blankets are not gonna stop themselves.
Yeah, you know, I got. I just imagine Crazy Quilt just fucking throwing quilts at him, you know, tying him up. Ah, you've been caught in my quilts again, Batman.
And Batman takes it off and just folds it.
I folded your quilt. Just some stupid ass fucking line that he would say that's supposed to sound cool, but I guess only sounds cool because he's using a Batman voice.
He's like, I folded your quilt.
I folded your quilt, Crazy Quilt. How did you do that, Batman? I don't know. Fucking something stupid like that.
Can we have a live action movie with Crazy Quilt?
We do. He's in Suicide Squad, the new one.
Oh, the new one.
Yeah.
All right. So I need to see him fight Batman with a
Wait,
blanket.
is it Crazy Quilt or is it Polka Dot Man? I think
it's Polka Dot Man.
We'll find out. I'm sure we'll find out. I saw the trailer and I didn't name all the villains in there.
I know we got John Cena.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah,
know.
he's in it. I don't know how you saw him because I didn't see him. That's fucking dumb. That's fucking stupid. All right, look. All right. But then the movie ends. This movie ends with Aquaman and Mera going to battle to fight some trenchers. And then you see that fight kind of happen out in the credits.
No, what's funny though is the Justice League are right behind him.
I know, and they don't do anything. He's got it.
Batman's like, Crazy Quilt's back out there.
You know, but that's not even the most egregious thing at all. Because, okay, first of all, Batman is underwater in Atlantis, and so is the Flash, with no protection at all besides their freaking, oxygen masks. You know how pressurized the ocean is?
Well, look, Batman can survive because he's Batman.
Yeah.
The Flash is he's so fast that the pressures can't touch him.
Yeah, they should be freaking having their chests caved in from the pressure of water. I get why Superman, Green Lantern, Shazam, Cyborg,
even Wonder Woman
can handle that, but Flash and Batman?
Yeah, well, Batman is Batman and Flash is faster than pressure.
Yeah, faster than pressure. Whatever. Yeah, so the movie is shown through the whole thing, but then there's an extra scene after the credits where Ocean Master starts talking to Lex Luthor, which, like I say, I think it's Steve Blum again playing Lex Luthor. Hate the Lex Luthor voice. I just do.
Kind of reminds me of, he's like, hey, you want to join my Legion of Doom?
Yeah, shouldn't we have a league of our own? That retarded voice.
Shouldn't we have a league? Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
But this one, instead of Deathstroke, it's Ocean Master. What I think is kind of funny is how Ocean Master's in his cell, right? And he's like, hey, I should be in Atlantis. And then he's swimming down. There's just people walking down the stairs like, hey.
You're feeding me fish? You're feeding me fish. I don't know. I don't think Ocean Master can talk to creatures, but I don't even know what the Atlanteans eat. Is it fish? Probably isn't. Probably is. I don't know.
Well, what else could they eat?
Seaweed?
Maybe?
I don't know. They could be. I don't know what they eat. Maybe it makes sense for them to be eating fish. I never thought about what they eat.
So do they just drink the seawater?
I never thought about what they drink either. So, so there that is.
Maybe they just drink fish pee. I don't know.
Just probably. I don't know. So, but whatever. That's the movie.
The Aquaman movie.
Yeah. Throne of Atlantis. Look, I thought the movie was fine. I'm giving it a 3. I didn't think it was that great. I thought it was fine. I've seen some reviews for it. People have said that it's one of the better of these movies, and I didn't see it. I think it's average.
I'll give it a 3.
I thought you liked it more than me.
But, well, because I gave Justice League War a 2, so I'm giving it a 3 because I liked it more than Justice League War.
Okay, look, I'm not gonna sit there and tell you what you should do. I don't know. I like I said, I thought it was average. It's fine. Watching some of the superheroes get their asses kicked by, one-shotted by Orm, just didn't do it for me. Where I'm like, I know how strong Superman is. I know how strong all these characters are, and they should never, not one time, get beaten by Ocean Master. I'll give you Cyborg, okay, but and Batman. But Batman is Batman. He'll probably win. He'll just throw a batarang at it and it's over.
That's why he didn't throw it.
He didn't do it because it was going to be over too quick. But whatever. I thought it was average movie. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. But other than that, though, I'm going to call this an episode.
An episode of season 1, the only season.
Well, we'll just call it season. We'll just call it the season. Thank you guys for listening. Hope you enjoyed the Juggcast. We'll see you in the next one.